how to change binary numbers to decimal numbers. Okay, how to change a binary number to decimal number, and from decimal number to binary numbers. So what is a decimal number or a binary number? Decimal numbers, you see, like the number that you write from 0 to 9, you know, that you can also compose from the 0 to 9. For example, 25 is a binary number, 57 is a binary number. You know, these are binary numbers, okay? All these are binary numbers. Let me call it a bi or b. Now, what is the binary number? The binary number are only two, 0 and 1. Okay, this is a binary numbers. Okay, so we use the binary numbers in the networking, computer engineering, electrical engineering. For example, when you say on represented by 1, off it's equal to 0. That is how you can see the binary number. So when you press on, will be this. So when you have this, for example, you have something like this, okay? All right. So we have on, 1 and 0, and then here we have a circuit. So this, I believe you see something like this. So where we have a 0 and a 1, what will happen there? So let me give you the simple example so you can understand. You know, when you have, for example, the circuit is open, okay? When the circuit is open, all right? And then here, there will be a light over there. There's a light there, all right? And somewhere there is a resistance here. When the circuit here is open, when it's open, it means we have a 0. When it's closed, and here there will be no light, okay? When you close it, and there is a light here, there will be a light. Okay? There will be a light. So, on and off. So, you can see what exactly can happen there. Now, I want to show you how to change a binary number to decimal number, and then from binary number to decimal number. For example, I found that when you have a number 1, 1, this is a binary number. Binary number, and the decimal number will be 54. Okay? So what exactly happened here? I want to show you the simple method here, okay? So what you do normally, you start right from number 1. Just write this somewhere, a sequence that starts from 1, a geometric sequence, 1. You multiply 1 by 2 will be 2. You multiply by 2 will be 4. You multiply by 4 by 2 will be 8. 8 by 2 will be 16. 16 by 2 will be 32. 32 times 2 will be 64. 64 times 2 will be 128. 128 times 2 will be 256. Times 2 will be 512. Times 2 will be 1024. All right. So now, how do you change the decimal, the binary number to decimal? You have to have this first. Make sure you have this, okay? 1 multiplied by 2, 4 multiplied by 2, 8 times 2, 16 times 2, 32 times 2, 64 times 2. You can continue so on. Now, let's take this example. How do I come to this, okay? Okay, how do I come? We say 54, okay? How do I find this, okay? This is a decimal. Very simple. Look at this number, 0. You put 0 over there. 1, you put it there. 1, you put it there. 0, 1, and a 1. So what will be next? Now we say 32 times 1 or times 1 there, plus 16 times 1, plus 8 times 0, plus 4 times 1, and a plus 2 times 1, and a plus 1 times 0. Your answer will be 54. Can you see that? So that's simple. This is how we got this, okay? Now let's go to the next example. You know, you can pause the video and look at how I did it, okay? Next example. We have a number that will be 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1. Okay. What is this? Is a binary number. What is a decimal number here? Oh, sorry. We need to know a decimal number. There we go. We have a 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, and a 1. Can you see that? So, simple things, we say 32 times 1, 16 times 0, 0, 8 times 0 is 0, 4 times 0 is 0, and 2 times 1 plus 1 times 1. What is the answer? All this will be 0. So we have a 32 plus 2. So the answer is 35. This is 35. Okay. So now let's change this. We have the number which starts, for example, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0. Okay? Let's try this number now. What will be a binary number of this? We always start from 1, okay? We put 1 over there. 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0. So what will happen here? We don't mind this. Will give us 0, 0. Let's start from here. 128 times 1 plus 64 times 1 plus 32 times 1 plus 16 times 0, 16 times 0, okay, plus 16 times 0 plus 8 times 1 plus 4 times 0 plus 2 times 1 and a plus 1 times 1. Okay, there we go. We have a 64 or we have a 64 plus 32. That will give you, I think, 100. Okay, let's do it. Will be these two will give us 160, and with this one will give us, with 64 will give us 224. So let's just take, you can take your calculator, 128 plus 64 plus 32 plus 8 and the plus 2 and the plus 1. You'll find that the answer will be 235. That makes sense, okay? 128 plus 64 plus 32, 0 plus 8 plus 0 plus 2 plus 135. That's great. Now try to figure out. Now, how to change from from decimal to binary. Let's remove this. But always we use the geometry sequence that I put over there. Up there, you always use it, okay? Now, there we go. We have, for example, if I have 111 or 100 and no, let's say 122, how do you change this number to, this is a decimal number, so we want to change this to binary numbers. So binary numbers, remember, we have only 1 and a 0. So we have to change this to binary. Now look at 122. 122 is between these two numbers. Can you see? So is less than 128. So what you'll do this. 122 minus the number that is after, which is 64. So your answer will be 122 minus 64. You get the answer, which is 58, okay? So meaning that this 64, because you found 64 here, you mark 1 over there. Now the next one you have 58. 58 is between these two, okay? So it's greater than 32, so we minus 32. The answer here will be 6, and then we have a 2. So as we have a 32, you put 1 over there, okay? Now we have a 26. So after 32, 26 is between these two, eh? So it's greater than 16, so you minus by 16 now. So the answer will be 10. So this 16, you put 1 there. Now, what remains, let me put it here, is 10. 10 is between 16 and 8, so you minus by 8, which is 2. So we put 1 there, okay? Now, we have a 2 that remain here. 2, this is 2, okay? So here, there is no 4, because 2 is this number. So 4 is not there. Look at all this, there is no 4. So we put 0 because there is no 4. Now we go to this number. The following one is 2. So we minus by 2. Give us 0. As we minus by 2, we put 1 there. And the last number is 0. If it was 1, we should put 1. But because of 0, we put 0 there. So we'll say the binary number here will be 1. 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, and a 0. Okay, can you see that? All right, let's go to the next example. You can have a, let's say, 277. That can be our last example, 277, which is a binary number, or decimal number. We need to change it to binary number. You can see 277 is greater than 256. So we say 277 minus 256. So we have a 1 and then we have a 2. So the answer is 21. Then we put 1 over there. Now look at 21. Here, 21 should be somewhere there. So here we'll put 0, 0, 0. Then 21, we have now 16. We minus by 16. So our answer is 5. So as we have a 16, okay, we put 1 there. Now we look at this number 5. We cannot have a negative number, okay? We can't say 5 minus 8 will be minus 3. We don't want it. So here we put 0. Then we have a 4. 5 can be minus by 4, which is 1. So we put 1 there. And then the last 1, you can see here that we have a 2. And there is 1 here. Can you see? So you repeat. There is no 2, you put 0. And then the last one we put 1. Okay. So our binary number will be 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. Can you see that? If now we just look at, let's remove this, okay? Look at the method that I did here. I want to repeat this question. $277, it's somewhere here. 277. Then let's minus here. 277 minus the number that is follow, which is 256. So the answer will give us 21. Then 21 is between 32 and a 16. So we look at the number that follows 21, it's 16. Okay. So the answer will be 5. Now we look at 5. It's here. So between 8 and 4, so here the meaning that we minus by 4, and then the answer is 1. 1 is the last number we put today. Now, what are you going to do the last thing now? This will be simple now. $256, we put 1. 16 will put 1. 4 will put 1. 1 will put 1. So 2 is not there, we put 0. 8 is not there, we put 0. 32 we put 0. 64 we put 0. And this we put 0. There we go. Can you see? So we have is 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. Thank you so much. This lesson was taught by me, who is a refugee man. I'm trying my best to help people. You can also help me with your donation. It will be good because I'm not working. Thank you. Bye.